Alrighty, I guess we just gotta return to Byron.
All right, Uncle. I'm ready to depart. Shall we?
We shall. Come, let us away to adventure.
Heck yeah. Alright, make for the Velkeroy Desert. Alright, so we're now traveling south. Which area is this? This is Dhalmekia, I think. So, Velkeroy Desert, northwestern Dhalmekia. A vast arid sea of sand and stone that has been slowly consuming western Dhalmekia since time immemorial.
I was a young man when last I walked this path.
Urghan.
There's an old trading post not far from here. The road to Drake's Fang leads through it.
The trading post it is.
Oh, so we have our uncle with us. He uses an axe. Interesting. I wonder if he'll have magic. Probably not, right? Ooh, look at that. Big sandstorm. Or sand geysers, maybe? Interesting. Alright. Let's go fight some of these enemies.
Our destination lies over that dune, beyond the ruins. I've been well, Clive. It's too easy to lose one's bearings in the sand.
Alright, Uncle does a lot of damage. Good to know. What's over here, huh?
Get him!
Need to remember to pet Torgal. See if that helps level up any of his attacks. Alright, so I can have them ravage. I can have Torgal ravage the moment I downstrike, and it will get him to knock an enemy back up for me.
Many years ago,
Do something like
when
this.
he was just born, you and I rode this way. You and your father on a scouting expedition to Drake's Fang.
He let me come with you.
I'm not surprised you don't remember. It was just before Joshua was born. You were so eager to be there when your brother arrived that you whipped your Chocobo too hard on the journey home and fell from the saddle. I shall never forget how Elwyn fussed over you as you sat in the sand, bawling like a babe.
How embarrassing. I guess there's a bunch of wild chocobo. Maybe we can interact with them. What happens if we wandered close to one of those tornadoes? It probably doesn't let us, right? This seems like a pretty big area. Alrighty, cleared those out. Yeah, it doesn't really seem like there's actually much around here for us to interact with, so we may as well just move forward. Not too concerned. Still am enjoying the combat though.
Get him!
All yours, Torgal.
All right, got the extreme down thrust. We're collecting AP pretty well though. Ooh, we got some traders. Cool gecko. Can I shout out the Colossus you? I can't. Nope. Alright. This is the trading post? It's more just like shaded ruins.
So, Lord Cook has...
Huh. Oh, that's the trading post. Got it. I like the music in this area.
Ah, there she is. The good old Dalamil Inn. Do you know, this heat has given me quite a thirst. Quick drink before we press on?
This reminds me of the village in Final Fantasy IV, I think that's in the desert. Do I have that right? Is it Final Fantasy IV or is it Dragon Quest IV? I don't remember. Oh no.
Look, there. Those are Ashen steeds. No doubt about it.
And such a long ride from Stonehair. Our Waluda friends must be soothing their saddle sores in the inn. Shall we join them? Run along and play now, Torgal. Dogs aren't allowed inside.
How mysterious. We're wearing our hoods. No one will recognize us now. Wanted royal criminals.
Good day to you. Eating?
Sorry about my pal. He only talks when his mouth's full. What do you recommend?
Well, if you're after something light, we do a fine chocobo soup with lentils and honey.
2 bowls of that then. An ale.
Right you are.
Hey, girl!
Coming!
Your pal?
Would you rather be my squire?
Soup with honey and lentils is interesting. Sweet chicken soup. Oh, Josh was here.
Your Grace, it is plain you are not yet well enough to travel. If you would only let me take you to someone who can better attend to your ills.
No, we must press on. Prince Dion has returned to his camp and will soon depart for the front. I must speak with him at all costs. Miss this chance and I may never get another. You do understand that?
Yes, Your Grace. But you must at least agree to take your medicine. I'll fetch you some water.
Can he just respawn again? Interesting camera work in this
Keep
cutscene.
watch, they tell us. But all I see is sand.
I hear they got our guest back to the Fang without any trouble. We'll be leaving soon enough.
Why the Lord Commander dragged us all this way just to save that blockhead skin, we'll never know. Dominant or not, he's a bloody idiot.
That'll be Cooker, then.
Well, let's get this down us. We've a long way to go.
Hey, you!
How is a royal manipulator
Uncle?
this bad?
Sorry.
Can you walk, Your Grace?
What's wrong?
I fear trouble may be brewing downstairs.
You two are travelers, are you not? Me and my companions are strangers here. Perhaps you'd be good enough to accompany us a while. Help us find our way.
Sorry, lads, but we've got business in camera that can't wait.
Ah, I'm sure you could spare us an hour or two. Friend.
Why is he so bad at this? Such a bad political manipulator. Can we order Chocobo soup?
I'm afraid we don't have a moment to lose. Friend. Stay back, Uncle.
Gladly.
Ah.
Take him!
Try it.
Bravo, my boy! Just like that!
That was me doing Torgal timing, and it didn't work. I just did the same thing. Oh no! Used the potion when I didn't need to. So far from home. He just ruined his part. Got some blood hides. Skinned him alive.
For your trouble,
Word of advice, miss. That soup could do with a touch more salt.
Ha 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 ha. Very funny.
Now's our chance. Your Grace?
I'm fine.
So many near misses. I just want to loot back up with Joshua. But Clive is too bad at being clandestine.
Clive?
Oh my god, Clive. How would he know this is the room? He's so close. He's so close. You fool.
What is it now?
It's nothing. Let's go.
Well, we didn't know where to find Kupka before. We do now.
The Royalists said it themselves. Their guest is in the Fang. We should press on before any more of their friends turn up.
Alrighty, let's press on, I suppose. Can I go back? No, let's see what's behind us.
Needed a silken
Once you go flat.
like eating a cloud with a
Take a sniff, good sir.
My carpets have
Ooh, yeah, let's grab this. I assume, yeah, it's already lit up, so it's fine.
The inn's a mess of blood-soaked splinters, thanks to you. The least you can do is let us clean up in peace. I told the guard those soldiers.
This reminds me of
Let me treat
Urghan.
I need a drink.
The way it's on 2 levels. Final Fantasy XI. It's interesting. Just one prick and your little sparrow will sing. Genuine cactuar needles. Interesting. It's a cool area. I like this music. Men of the Rock. Okay.
Ah, they've closed the road. And it's the only way from here to the Fang. It would seem Lord Kupka is not accepting visitors at present.
We have to get through that gate.
Not by force, I trust. We've attracted quite enough unwanted attention already.
By guile, then. Perhaps the Desert Hare can offer us her aid.
Rosina Dalamil, woman of mystery. But how will we find her? We know naught of her but her name.
And that she was working with Cid. Cid's other collaborators have all been people of means. the wealthiest and most successful members of their communities. I'll wager this Rosina Dalamel is the same.
That would certainly help to narrow the search. We need only inquire as to who is in charge of the town.
And that's exactly what I mean to do.
Okay.
Looks like we won't be getting back to Drake's Fang anytime soon.
Well, it's not like we've got a reason to.
Crystal delivery's over. Get back to your home.
Anything I can help you with, travelers?
Yes.
Allow me.
Give us paper bags to put over our heads.
Man, we represent one of the oldest and greatest trading houses of Port Isolde.
So that people don't know who we
We're
are.
seeking to expand our business in the region and would very much like to make the acquaintance of Dalamel's leading entrepreneurs. If only we knew where to find them. Well, we're best known for our baths, our markets, and our smithies. I suppose you could do worse than start your search at one of those.
Paths.
Thank you. You've been most helpful. Oh, you wouldn't happen to know a lady by the name of Rosina Dalamel, would you? No. I can't say I do. Well, thank you all the same.
What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy?
I won't keep you long. I'm looking for someone. A woman by the name of Rosina Dalamel. Do you know her?
Never heard of her. Is that all?
One more question. If I wanted to find the richest trader in town, where would you recommend that I look?
Well, that's easy. The Briar's Kiss. Won't find a finer smithy this side of the strait. The owner's only a young sprig, but he's got all the right ideas.
The Briar's Kiss, you say? Thank you.
I doubt this young sprig is the person we're looking for. You said Sid's contact was likely to be an influential sort. Influence comes with age and experience, believe you me.
For influential traders, we sure know very little about this actual place. I feel like their disguises are always not good, immediately see-through, like, they're not convincing anyone of anything ever, and that's why they constantly get into fights. They're pretty, look at the fishies. And if we fire a handgun into the water 5 times, we'll get killed by the giant one.
Can I help you?
Yes, I'm looking for a woman by the name of Rosina Dalamel. A long-standing pillar of your community, I believe, from old trading stock.
Then you should ask further. He's been here for years. Knows the place and its people like the back of his hand. And he's in with all the old merchant families. Try the baths. That's where you'll usually find him.
Thank you kindly.
Yippee! Bathhouse time. Alright.
Well, it sounds like we have our man.
Perhaps. Let's go and find out exactly what this Furder knows.
Hanging lanterns, keep the darkness from your door.
Excuse me. Are you Furder?
I am. Can I help you, travelers?
I hope so. You've lived here for some time, is that correct? Do you know Rosina Dalamel? We believe she may be a trader of some renown.
And what business do you have with the desert hare?
She was a close friend of mine. I was hoping she might be able to help me.
Very well. Go to the bordello. I'll arrange an introduction.
Okay. It's all very... getting acquainted with people here is, especially influential people, so easy.
So you're the ones who've been sniffing around.
I beg your pardon?
Don't play the fool. Stick your nose in our business and you're likely to lose it. This one. This one.
This is a little bit tight quarters. Nice. I still forgot to pet Torgal. I have to do that in the next opportunity I get.
Who are you working for? Him or her?
Him. The boss. He wanted us to test you.
Though one could hardly call that a test.
Lord Ferda?
Look what the cat dragged in. Your skill with the blade is rare indeed, my lord. A fitting talent for an outlaw.
You know who I am. So what now? Call in the Men of the Rock and collect the bounty?
That isn't my decision to make. Our work is done. Take him to meet his precious Rosina. She will be interested to make his acquaintance.
Yes, my lord. To the Lock of Leisure, then.
To the Lock of Leisure.
Interesting. All right.
Lights and pots!
So yeah, I mean, I guess
Fresh bread.
makes sense. We're causing an awful lot of commotion for a town that only has 2 rooms.
Is this the place?
Lubor's Forge. The Briar's Kiss.
Ah, so it was the young sprig after all. So much for Rosina Dalamil being a woman of experience. How wrong I was.
It was an easy mistake to make, Uncle. After all, it must have been years since Sid last saw her. Sorry, him. Whoever this Lubor truly is, he's clearly a man of means. I'd say he deserves our respect.
See that he gets it. Lubor, Lord Ferda told me to bring them to you.
My boys tell me you're in need of assistance. Sid II?
I won't waste your time. I need passage through the south gate.
Tell me, what do you think is a merchant's most important commodity? Why, trust. Everyone knows that. Without it, you have nothing. And nothing is exactly what you have. And so, for you, I, too, have nothing. I'm not in the business of helping every lost puppy that wanders in off the street. I'm a busy man, as you can see.
You don't seem that busy.
Let's leave this mummer to his farce.
By all means. Find someone else to help you on your way. Just be sure to tell them you're not the two travelers from the inn the guards are looking for. Don't want them jumping to conclusions, do we?
Why, you...
So, what do we need to do to earn your trust?
I like this one. Willing to do whatever it takes to get what he wants. Ha! Men like you have a special place in my heart. Why, you ask? Because they get me what I want. Always.
Fine. So what do you want?
Don't tell me you're going to listen to this swaggering scruff!
We might as well hear him out. It's only natural that an ally of Sid's would seek assurances of strangers. Assuming he is an ally, of course. 5 years ago, he would have still been a boy.
And yet even then I had more good sense than a man, 5 times my age? But enough of the pleasantries. We were speaking of what I want. I want you to put an end to the trouble in Dalamil. Return to me when you have done so, and you shall have my aid. Until then, I bid you good day.
What trouble? If you're going to give us orders, be clear about them, damn you!
Manners, Greybeard. One catches more damselflies with honey than with vinegar.
What did you call me?
My apologies. A word of advice in recompense. Follow the crystals. Oh, but that was 3. Oh, I'm making this too easy for you.
Ha! It will be easy. Solving his little riddle should be like dealing with him. Child's play. Let us divide our forces, Clive. I'd rather not drag this parlor game on any longer than we need to.
Extremely silly. But alright, I guess we'll follow the crystals.
I thought we were the only ones causing trouble in Dalamil.
That's so annoying. Alright, we'll do this little side quest thingy.
You rest, Bo.
Speak with the townspeople. Which townspeople? There's one of them.
Excuse me. Is it true there's been trouble with crystals of late?
You've heard, then?
I've heard rumors.
Damn thieves, pilfering the crystals that were meant to fill our cups and light our stoves. Us common folk have hardly had a shard to share between us these last few moons.
I guess that would affect
And it isn't as if we
where
can buy them on the
settlements
black
could be,
market
right?
either. Whoever's taking them, they aren't sharing.
Because like if you have these things that can like the crystals that can give water, then you don't need to have an oasis or a well. Like you don't need to find a reservoir. That's kind of interesting. So it would affect.
Do you have a moment?
If people can even, like, you could take out a trading post by preventing their crystal trade.
That's the question. Dalamil seems to be thriving compared to the other villages I came through on the way. Is there a reason for that?
Well, we're a stone's throw from Drake's Fang, for one. The soldiers guarding the Mother Crystal and the shipments need a place to spend their hard-earned gil. The men of the Rock throw their money about like there's no tomorrow.
Is that so? Well, thank you. Don't let me keep you from your work any longer.
Alrighty. Oop. Can't cut through there.
The juiciest meat from Green's Fed.
You wouldn't believe how much he gave me.
Well, I hope What can I do for you, soldier? Need that sword polishing?
I'm not a soldier.
Ugh, then be off with you. I serve the men of the Rock and the men of the Rock only.
You have an agreement with them?
Don't be stupid. I just know which side my bread is buttered. Don't want to be stuck under some pauper when they come knocking. With pockets deeper than Zemeckis and an urge to empty them. No, just leave, will you? Before you scare them off.
I guess there is water here, though, already. So I guess the crystals don't really matter.
What's been going on?
I mean, they matter, but it's not going to kill everyone here.
Anything of use.
Hat Torgal time.
They'll probably be back at the inn by now.
Fetch!
Get your treat. Good boy. Alright, now that happened, let's really quickly... Oh, I haven't even looked at this since Titan got channeled. I haven't even thought about it. Huh. Ooh, interesting. We'll play around with optimizing that later. Torgal, normal attack is 2. His pedigree is Vonagander. Lifting attack, Ravage. Alright, so he's actually doing pretty well. And then when he has Blood of Fenrir, he can do multiple different things. Cool. Alright, so we finally got things leveled up a bit. We've been using them a lot more, so I guess it makes sense.
What was all that crashing and banging about before?
It's you, the one who broke all our furniture. What do you want? Haven't you caused enough trouble already?
I'm looking for my pal. Have you seen him?
The gentleman who was with you? Yes, he's upstairs, but...
Thank you. I'll go and fetch him.
Where is he? I said he was upstairs. This is the only... Guess we just have to go up and around. A little lost there for a second. Is he over here? Yeah.
Huh?
Will this suffice as a deposit?
By the sands. That's a black pearl.
One of the many treasures in my collection that I would be only too happy to part with, should you give me reason to do so.
All right. I'm sure that we can come to an agreement, but not here.
What are you doing, Uncle? Care to explain why you're giving gifts to Kupka's men?
Bait, my boy. One cannot catch one's prey without it. And I do believe I've snagged us quite the quarry. I started by asking around the markets as to where I might purchase crystals. I had no luck, of course. It's forbidden to trade in such things. But my uncharacteristic indiscretion just happened to attract the attention of those uniformed ruffians.
Uncharacteristic?
They took me aside and said they could procure the crystal I sought if I proved I could pay for it.
So the pearl was your proof?
I thought they'd ask for more. A second-rate specimen like that would only fetch 500,000 or so. A small price to pay for admittance to the underworld. But enough about my little act of subterfuge. What did you discover?
This was not uncharacteristic.
The supply of crystals has dried up of late. And some people seem to think they're being stolen.
We just got into a fight at the tavern because you were just too loud.
Spending money all over town. I'll wager those soldiers you've been talking to have been siphoning off crystals meant for elsewhere and pocketing the profits.
I'll wager you're right.
We'll meet with them then, just as you arranged. and put an end to the trouble Lubor spoke of.
Ha! That preening popinjay thought this would be difficult. It just goes to show one should never underestimate a Rosfield. We'll soon wipe that smirk off his face. I arranged to meet with the soldiers in a secluded corner of the Velcroy, far from prying eyes.
Is that spelled right?
The perfect place for a spot of double dealing.
I trust I can count on your support if things turn sour.
Of course.
Okay. There is no E. I thought it was Velcroy, not Velcroy. Unless it's spelled wrong here. No, it's not. Okay. Interesting. Oh. I guess, I guess we're gonna need to go to the desert and rendezvous with some soldiers.